Please don't tell me anybody out there is confused about why this red wave didn't happen. Yeah, Joe Biden can't talk. Yeah, wokeism is out of control, right? I'm an advocate for free speech, an advocate for activism, but wokeism is out of control for sure. You know, many people in my life would have described me as a left-wing guy or a liberal. More and more, I'm getting more to the center. I didn't vote Obama. I didn't vote Biden. You know, I voted libertarian a couple times in my life. I voted conservative one time. When it comes to human issues, I definitely lean left. But don't be confused. Conservatives put abortion at the front of the agenda. They put it right there, leading the agenda, with a lot of people talking very extreme about abortion and how they want to stop it. You know, there's not a lot of people in America at this point that are so religious and so right-wing that they don't think abortion should happen in certain cases. This is not a confusing situation. That is why the Republicans, the red wave, didn't occur. That is why they didn't pick up as many seats as they thought they were gonna. You know, on average, a sitting president, when there's the midterm elections, there is a huge shift in seat changes in both the House and the Senate, right? There's usually a big swing. There wasn't as much of a swing this time. And it's not because Joe Biden is doing a good job. You know, it's not because Joe Biden's out there giving eloquent speeches when he thinks there's 54 states. It's because these dumb-ass conservatives, and especially the evangelical conservative side of conservatives, right? Abortion, the Roe v. Wade overturning, abortion, and all their messaging, right? My wife was like, nah, fuck all that. Now I'm definitely voting blue. You know, a lot of people I know end up voted blue. I voted blue on a few things, voted red on a couple. You know, I'm a very centrist person at this point in my life, right? And wokeism is out of control. There's no question about it. And I don't know why I always look to the left when I record videos, but I do for some reason. I don't know. My kids were making fun of me for it the other day. But this isn't confusing, right? We need to understand that extreme ideologies and extreme ways of thinking are poisonous for this country, no matter what side they're coming from. Activism, yes. Wokeism, no. That's the key, right? I'm an advocate for free speech. I'm an advocate for activism. Activism is what got people the rights in this country. And now you have the wokeism taking over, trying to strip people of rights or trying to silence people, which is the exact opposite of left-wing or liberal ideology. That's why many people would have called me a liberal, a left-wing guy. I'm getting more and more center as time goes. I believe in the Second Amendment. I fully believe in freedom of speech, all right? I do comedy, and I voice my opinions on things, and I want to be able to continue to do that. I also think women should be able to make a choice up until a reasonable point when it comes to abortion. And I don't think there was one of the guys out of North Carolina, was it? And he actually might have won, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. He said he thinks there should be a panel of people to decide whether or not an abortion happens. You know, Dr. Oz came out and said he thinks local government should have a say in abortion. You know, and that's why they ended up losing. It's one thing, right? We want to control abortion to some degree. You know, we don't want late-term abortions unless the mother might die or the baby might die or both, and there's something that could be done to save a life. You know, but I think most people in America are beyond being religious zealots at this point and are just anti-abortion. So the red wave didn't happen because you stupid motherfuckers messaged it wrong on the right. And you stupid motherfuckers on the left are always messaging things wrong. All right? The messaging from both sides, the extremes on both sides, we can't let it win. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. We need to get realistic. We need to come to the table. We need to have conversation, right? Not suppress speech. More conversation, less polarization. Polarization is causing censorship to be put on the front line. Polarization caused the red wave not to happen. Not much of a shift when there's usually a huge shift during midterm elections. And the zealots on the right can blame themselves, and the zealots on the left can blame themselves for many people transferring over to the right at this point or shifting more to the right because of their zealot ideology, which is wokeism. Get it together as a country. We need to come together and figure this out.